Guess that line forms on the right, babe. Not that Mackie.
Well, I'd always heard stories about how fabulous air travel was, and when I first started flying a lot with my mother when I was younger, she would still get dressed up to fly and would tell me that, you know, people used to dress up to fly, and I still think we should. My mother would always wear a suit when we flew. And so I had grown up hearing these stories and knew all about that and stuff. So I wasn't surprised, but I was so happy to see it. And it's so wonderful to go on set and see all the extras dressed up and see the you know, the planes when they've been dressed, and there's orchids everywhere and the real silver and the beautiful crystal they put out and the bar that looks so beautiful and everything. So it's really nice.
It's been amazing finding out about really the gamble that this was at the time that One Trip took on so many people in the airlines surrounding them were saying, we can't, you know, there's so many problems that exist with a jet airplane, there's no way. The most fascinating thing about it that no one thinks about is that we got it right the first time. Planes are not flying any faster today than they were then. I mean, you had the Concorde, but we know the instability that existed with that. So again, we're back to the drawing board with the same airplanes, and the first step into the jet age was the best step, and it hasn't changed since then, which is fascinating.
I think my character is a bit, she takes it seriously in that she has to do certain things to keep her job, and she loves her job, and she loves being a stewardess. But you know, she sort of, she doesn't abide by all the rules all the time. You know, she doesn't wear her girdle all the time, and there are certain things that she sort of mocks. But you know, I think she understands the rules.
There's a great book called Sky Gods that personifies who these guys were. They were truly Renaissance men and fearless guys. Dean is a farm boy from Middle America. Grew up flying crop dusters on his family farm. Went into the military, but it's the first generation of pilots coming out that doesn't have wartime experience, so he's there just for the love of it. But each one of them still shares sort of that cockiness, that charisma, and they've got to have it, because especially with the case with his character, he's 10 to 15 years ahead of the time frame that he should be sitting in that left seat. So there's a lot riding on that, and it's a joy to get to find out more and more about that.